the past few years, we've seen a great amount of change and really a shift in the mindset of law firms in their willingness to adopt software and technology for their firms. But from the source, I want to hear what type of feedback have you gotten from users of your software during this time? What are users and what are lawyers saying about Lawmatics? What have they been able to accomplish over the last few years?
So, well, first of all, I think that what we, at least now in the legal industry, because look, I've been in the legal tech industry since late 2009, right? So I've been with it through thick and thin. And we've, we started, with my case in the days when, it was me, it was, Jack at Clio, it was Larry at Rocket Matter, and we were just sort of getting this whole cloud thing going, right? They even started it before we came along. And now at least the idea of the cloud and even practice management in the cloud is table stakes, right? People are okay with that. By being okay with that, it's like they've accepted all other types of platforms. And so it's nice. We're not having to educate people on like, this is why you need to use web-based software anymore. We've kind of crossed that chasm. So that's very helpful, because when I was starting my case, it was not that we had to educate the whole community on like, hey, it's okay. Like, it's safe to use the cloud. Like, in fact, it's safer to use the cloud than whatever it is that you're using currently. So we don't have that problem anymore. But what we've heard, like really what we've heard through the last, like for the last few years, like during the pandemic, obviously, I think that's also been a good push for law firms. Like they almost had to use technology. If they didn't use technology before, they almost were forced to, right? Just by nature of the circumstances and by nature of what, their clients now wanted of them, right? And what I mean is like, maybe they didn't want to use Zoom because they were afraid of it, right? Now they're forced to, right? So we've seen that like forcing of technology on top of the idea that it's okay to use technology now being very commonplace. So that part of it, I think, has been great and wonderful for the industry as a whole. For us, like what we're really seeing and what people tell us about using a software like Lawmatics, what Lawmatics does, and what I think any law firm needs to have this day and age, is an automation platform, right? Is automating things that are mundane, the processes that happen all the time. I got to be honest, Nick, it's crazy to me, the amount of time that our customers are saving. I had no idea. I actually thought that it would be the other way around, that our bigger value prop would be all the new business that we're getting because of our conversion, like the intake process, right? We're going to help you convert more leads, and we're going to nurture your past clients, and that's going to bring in heaps of business, right? And that's true, that happens. But what's astounding is the amount of time we are looking at. We surveyed our users, and like our average law firm, which has like 3 to 5 lawyers in it, right? They're saving a total of 15 to 20 hours per week.
That's insane.
Yeah. Like I was completely floored. And so we double checked all the data because I thought that there was like people were just clicking the wrong thing. But it was like over 50% of the firms were saving that kind of a time. Right. So automation is mandatory now. Right. And the best example I give to tie some of the stuff we were talking about earlier together, and I ask this question all the time, is like, okay, so like I have a room of lawyers and I say, all right, who has more than 500 past clients, right? Everybody raises their hand, right? I say, awesome. How many of you are communicating with all of them on their birthday? And then all of the hands go down, right? Because how the hell are you going to do that, right? How are you going to send an email to every one of you? Have 2,000 past clients. How are you going to send an email to them on their birthday? Well, you can do it with an automation platform. It just does it for you, right? That's such an easy concept to kind of understand. And like, if you don't understand how sending an email to your past clients on their birthday can help you get business, then I'm not sure that we can really help you, right? It should be pretty easy to understand how valuable that could be.